Hello there.
Grubbin' Dad whispers Mellish Cat's name in the haunted dark. They play their game, hunting ghosts in the
Hello there.
dead of night. Candle flickers the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight. Spirit box crackles with a ghostly groan. Footsteps echo, but we're alone. EMF spikes, a chill runs through. Is it real or is it you? Freezing temps in the air we breathe. Phantom whispers beg us to leave. Grubbin' Dad says we're almost there. Mellish gets laughter, cuts the despair. Hunting ghosts in the dead of night. Candle flickers the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight. The journal scribbles with a ghostly hand. A revenant's wrath we barely withstand. Courage tested as we step once more into the abyss, through the creaking door. Night descends, the hunt begins. Footsteps echo, chilling sands. Shadows creep, her wrath takes flight. Mercy stalks the void of night. Fingers twitch, the keys ignite. In shadows deep, she claims the fight. Ghosts may run, but none can hide. Mercy reigns, their fates collide. Laughter echoes, cold and stark. In her eyes, a raging spark. Through the screens, her judgment flows. In the hunt, the reaper shows. Shredding rifts like slicing blades. The air is thick, her power invades. A whisper sharp, a spectral call. Mercy's justice takes them all. Fingers twitch, the keys ignite. In shadows
Welcome.
she claims the
Alright, give me a second. I left my monitor on there real quick. So I have an echo. Welcome, King, family, and Grubbins. We are starting off this fantastic Monday with some technical difficulties. I decided to install a noise gate and some sound suppression so you don't hear the fan anymore. And in return, I forgot to turn off the monitor, so now I have an echo. That has been fixed. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. All right, let's go down through the chat here, catch up real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Chat on Monday mornings is usually very slow. We have Grubbin' Boy coming in with the first. Hello, Grubbin' Boy. Grub, 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 grub. Milish Cat coming in with a second. Thank you for the daily check-in, Milish Cat. And then we got Razzie. Happy birthday, Razzie. I hope it's a good fart miss. Oh, he's scrolling down. Freakinator asking what's the Obake's favorite type of baked goods. Baked good? Well, it's banana cream pie. And Obake's favorite baked food is banana cream pie. The fact that I can say most of these with a straight face does say that they are dad jokes. Hello, Real Nadak. How you doing? And welcome in, Freakinator. Real Nadak, welcome in. Dark Him Jim.
Hello
welcome
there.
in. Thank you for the drum. How's everybody doing today? We're doing good, Razzie. We're doing good. It was a nice, relaxing weekend. Milish Cat and myself played a bunch of 7 Days to Die. Last night, I got into some crazy shenanigans with Jinx and Foxvan. We're playing some Repo on Jinx's stream. And then Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night or Friday night. I was playing some Phasmophobia with Slagathor and the real, not the real, the Roar of Tay. What is it? I call her Tay Tay, but what is her full Twitch name? The Roar of Terror? Oh, the Reign of Terror. Thank you. The Reign of Terror, Razzie. And FN Ducky. Hello, Pickies. Pickies. See, welcome to Monday. Even my voice is my words are malfunctioning today. Hello, Pickles. Yeah, it was Friday. Well, it was a good stream. I'll catch everybody later. Bye. I'm kidding. Morning, Pickles. How are you doing? No, I wouldn't end it that soon. Nadak, I wouldn't end it that soon. No matter how bad my English language is working this morning. Okay, today is Horror Monday. Yes, Nadak, what's up? So for Horror Monday, I'm thinking, do I like knives? Yes, Nadak, I do like knives. You just played around War Thunder and Dive Bomber would not take off. Is that too heavy, buddy? Because sometimes if you overload the payload, they may not be able to take off. No? Can't help you there. What about knives that you do tricks with? All right, I'll bite Nadak. What about knives that you do tricks with? I mean, yes, trick knives can be fun. Depends on what kind of tricks you do with them. All right, so butterfly knives are actually illegal up here in Canada, Nadak. So yeah, they're illegal here. Any form of gravity drop knife is illegal in Canada. All knives, all folding knives in Canada must have a spring lock mechanism and require, at minimum, the usage of your thumb to open up to a locking position, and then two hands to close down. So you cannot do a gravity drop knife. Uh, you even if you like loosen up the tension on the spring mechanism for a spring lock knife so that you can flip it open with one hand, then it becomes illegal as well. So most pocket knives are just utility knives up here. Um, Welcome to Canada. We have very strict gun control laws and very strict knife laws there, mostly to protect us from ourselves. Because if you've got a butterfly knife, you don't know how to use it, or a gravity drop knife, and it's not put away properly, you could easily hurt yourself. The UK, yeah, Pickles, I know the UK also has laws prohibiting gravity drop knives as well. Um, but they are pretty though. Like, I do like the fluid motion of like watching them. Somebody who's skilled in using a gravity drop knife, like the butterfly knife, the fluid motion that they can get going on there, that is pretty to watch. So yeah, I do like knife tricks, and there are some pretty cool knife tricks you can do with a butterfly knife. Now you can get permits to use them on stages and in theatrical things, but they're along the same lines of using a firearm in a theatrical event or in like film in the film industry or on stage. They must meet certain requirements. Well, Pickles, the other funny thing is technically here in Canada, you can walk around with a sword strapped to your back as long as it's piece bound in its sheath. You can walk around with a sword on your back. Now, the police will stop you and question you and go, "Why do you have a sword on your back?" And they may ask you very politely to, take it home and put it away. But you can legally do it here. It's just kind of people look at it and go, why? And they get concerned. Uh, yeah, you would get arrested for that here, for there, yes. Um, the key is sheathed and piece bound. Piece binding a bladed weapon like a sword involves having a braided cord that prevents it from being pulled out without detaching the piece binding. Yeah, Nedek, the Fourth Amendment down in the U.S. has a lot of loose terminology in it that lets a lot of things go. Up here in Canada, we have very strict firearm and gun laws. Anyways, let's move on. So today is Horror Monday. I was thinking of either doing the weekly in Phasmophobia today, or possibly firing up Little Nightmares this week, today. However, with the Grafton release and drops coming out tomorrow, um, you know how I like to finish. If I start up a game like Little Nightmares, I want to be able to finish that week. But tomorrow we have a special stream where we've got we're going to start early at 9 a.m. Did I put the wrong time in my announcement for that? Just Nope, 9 a.m. So tomorrow we're going to start an hour and a half early at 9 a.m. Mercy and Quibble Bibble and myself are going to be playing the new Grafton map. I believe at this moment the current plan is that we're going to start off with a proper tour where the three of us kind of act as virtual tour guides for you and walk you through Grafton with all cursed objects enabled and all hiding enabled. I have suggested that after we're done with our tour, that we try doing a kind of a loose all difficulties Grafton run. Captain Thunder drops will be enabled tomorrow. And welcome in Thunderballs. Thank you, Milishkat. After the tour, I had suggested, and they seem to like it at the moment, but it's open to whatever we decide to do and could change at the last moment. But currently, we're going to be doing like an all difficulty challenge on Grafton, where this would let you guys see how the hiding disappears between difficulties and kind of get a better feel there. Shegathor. Drops will be enabled tomorrow in 12 or so hours. Welcome in Dr. Sean Mitchell, SCP. Dr. Sean Mitchell, first I gotta ask, what does SCP stand for? And secondly, what's your favorite ice cream? Welcome in, Shaggy. Friday was some fun games, Shaggy. They were hilarious. Drops. There are no drops here, Shaggy. Not yet. I will have drops for you tomorrow. I hear Leona's going to be running drops today. Yeah, Malishka, I have to change that. I have to update that. I put that in and secure, contain, protect. Favorite ice cream is cookies and cream or vanilla. Cookies and creams is good. Yeah, I gotta update the drop thing for tomorrow. To earn, yeah, I got that from Flash Force, so I have to make the tweaks to it.
Hello there.
Hello there. Tomorrow, I want them now. Okay, you can return and ask in 5 minutes, Captain. I will give you the exact same answer, which is they will be tomorrow. Okay, so if I play Little Nightmares today, I won't be able to finish it until next week. With drops enabled, I want to have drops available for people to come in and out starting tomorrow. So I will be doing Phasmophobia on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. Little Nightmares. Yes, Little Nightmares is a horror game that they've been asking me to play. I have picked up Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So Dr. Sean, normally what I do is on Monday and Tuesday, I will play like an indie horror game. Last week we played The Nightmare Shift. The week before that, we played Who's Knocking at My Door. Then we also have played Bramble the Mountain King and Out of Sight. I have Little Nightmares set aside for the next one. Yeah, I've heard amazing things. You guys have been saying, "Ooh, play it." So what I do is I play before I even touch the game, I install the game, Dr. Sean. I just yeah, Dr. John. What I do is I install the game. I don't touch it until we play it, and then I go through the configuration of the games with you, the viewers, so that you can see. We can make it so that it's better visible on your side. Like, if we have to turn brightness up, adjust sound, etc., we make it so that it is an enjoyable experience for you. Whereas if I just kind of launch it, configure it so it looks good on my screen, it may be too dark for you guys or too bright. So I go through that whole process there. Now, with the Grafton drops coming this week, I won't be able to finish it today, this week if I do start it. I like to finish it either on Tuesday, and if we don't finish it Tuesday, then we'll roll it over. But I know I will not be able to get back to it this week, because my plan is to play Phasmophobia the rest of this week. I am ready to Prestige as well. So we could hop into Phasmophobia. We could knock off the weekly challenge. I could do the Prestige. and then we just do a Phasmophobia week this week, and next week we play Little Nightmares. And if it takes us more than Monday and Tuesday to finish Little Nightmares, it takes us more than Monday or Tuesday to finish Little Nightmares. But ultimately, I want to have fun. You guys want to have fun. So if you want to, watch me do the Prestige to rank 8 today, and then do the weekly, and then run around with tier 1 equipment. I appreciate it, Dr. Sean. Yeah, I love horror as well. I grew up watching horror as a kid. I grew up learning the practical effects of horror. So horror movies, when I see a horror movie, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I especially love practical effect horror. Um, Horror games, if they get a jump scare out of me, for example, the Cabin Factory got a jump scare out of me. There is a clip of that. Then, or if the game has some kind of impact on me where it makes me go, you know what? I'll be right back, everybody. I need to go and hug my kids, like Bramble the Mountain King did. Then I give that horror game a high rating. Welcome back, Haste the Day. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me put a poll up. Um, Not that window, because that window doesn't trigger it properly. Give me 1 second here. As my weekly in Prestige, and then Little Nightmares. Let's throw this up for 1 minute. No, I'm not going to allow additional votes right now. Okay, so I fired up a poll. Let me know what you want me to do. Keep in mind, if we play Little Nightmares today and we do not beat it today, then it will be next week that we do complete it, because the rest of this week will be dedicated to Phasmophobia. And yeah, we'll let the poll go through. My water bottle. Actually, I want coffee. Um, Other things I'm planning on for the week. Let me open up my schedule I put here in the Discord here. So, Tuesday we have our special collab with Mercy and Quibble Bibble. Wednesday will be more Phasmophobia. Thursday